UnitedYogi. This is my very first YouTube video here, and I want to start by taking the time to slow down and actually introduce myself before we jump into classes. If you are going to practice with me, I want you to know who I am, how I teach, and what this space is meant to be. Yoga came into my life at a time when I really needed something steady. I wasn't looking to be flexible or strong. I just needed a way to feel grounded and present in my body. Over time, it became more than just movement. It taught me patience, emotional regulation, and how to show up as a human even when life felt messy. Teaching grew from that. It has never been about perfection or having it all together. It's about creating a space where people can practice honestly, safely, and consistently. Hence, me checking my bulletins here to make sure that I covered everything. United Yoga was born out of that same intention: accessibility. Accessibility financially, accessibility physically, accessible emotionally. I want to make a space where people can show up as they are and find the practice that meets their needs without pressure, without paywalls, without judgment. And that is why you will find full-length classes here on YouTube, free for you to practice anytime, along with the resources to support reflection and connection off the mat. So, this is what you will find here. You will find full-length classes that allow you to flow at home. There will be playlists for beginners, for those returning to practice, for those looking to ground or for introspection. Classes that honor seasons, your nervous system, and not just your body. Everything I offer comes from my lived experience, my ongoing learning, and my curiosity about how yoga can support real life. I teach as a real human navigating this life. And I also teach as a white person who deeply respects the roots of this practice and is committed to learning more every day. I don't claim perfection. What I do offer is consistency, presence, and practices that meet you where you are. I want to be honest. My setup is extremely minimal right now. I don't have a studio or fancy lighting. What I do have is space, my mats, and a commitment to show up consistently for you. Over time, this will grow, just like my practice and my teaching. I have completed extensive yoga teacher training and continue to study and deepen my knowledge every year. That said, what I teach comes from my lived experience, the way yoga has actually helped me to navigate life, regulate my nervous system, and show up more fully as a human. My teaching will evolve as I learn, and I invite you to grow alongside me. Beyond YouTube, I've created a few other spaces where we can explore and connect together. I am going to start a blog to share reflections and stories that don't technically fit into a class, giving a closer look at how this practice shows up off the mat. There's also a Facebook group. It's a quiet community where you can ask questions, share experiences, and connect with others alongside of you. And occasionally, I will host a pop-up live class for those who want a longer, interactive experience with me in real time. These spaces exist to support you and your practice in your life, not to overwhelm you. You pick what feels right for you, and you come back whenever it suits you. So what to expect moving forward? You can expect new classes weekly on YouTube. I will offer 1 to 2 live classes each month, and I will share reflections through the blog a couple times a month. My promise is consistency, honesty, and practices that support your real life, your mind, and your body. If this feels like a space you want to be in, I would love for you to subscribe and explore my classes. You can also click the links below for the blog, the community group, and upcoming live classes. I'm really glad you're here, and I hope this space can be supportive for you in your practice and in your life. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your patience as I navigate this and grow with you guys. Thank you for seeing me as the real human that I am. Because when you are in that space in you, and I am in that space in me, we are one. Thank you so much. I look forward to practicing together.